Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we actually have some very intriguing news in regards to some pretty big IPs that are finally coming back for the PlayStation world. We also have a little bit more intriguing news when it comes to the brand new Star Wars game coming out in the very near future, although it's maybe not the best news. We have a little bit more Elden Ring news, which is just keep on surprising pretty much everyone on the entire planet, and overall, just a lot of little random stuff to go and cover, especially up in the PlayStation universe. So a lot of things to go talk about, so let's go dive on into it. As well, if any of you guys are brand new, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on as well for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway, and check out that Twitter link down below for the PlayStation 5 giveaway, and follow that Twitter if you guys want to, Twitch stream down below, sign up for that Weeble, sign up for that Coinbase, and all that good stuff in the Amazon links, and let's go and talk about some good old games, because let's first and foremost talk about the kind of big news. So, if you guys don't know, Infamous and Sly Cooper now are reportedly being developed right now for the good old PlayStation 5. So, these are actually two really big IPs that I kind of feel like have been somewhat lost in the water. We've had a lot of really cool games coming out as of recently, even a lot of remakes, and even from movies too as well. A lot of very popular remakes keep on coming out, a lot of old school IPs that people used to love, and these are two IPs that people keep on consistently asking for and trying to find out more information on. And if you guys don't remember, Infamous has actually quite a few different games, same with Sly Cooper, and a lot of people have a very nice nostalgia for this, myself included. I was going to say that Sly Cooper is probably one of my favorite game series, and I would love to see a Sly Cooper as well, especially after playing Ratchet & Clank. Kind of hits that kind of sweet spot for me for gaming. But we actually have some more reports now once again coming out stating that Infamous and Sly Cooper are reportedly in development for the PlayStation 5. So if you guys are curious, Infamous fans will be quite delighted to know that a new title is reportedly in development for the PlayStation. So according to a popular insider, basically ACC NGT, a sequel now to Infamous and Sly Cooper is reportedly in development. Now, we actually have been hearing some rumors for Sly Cooper at least a little bit, and people keep on more so on the assumption side, assuming that they must be doing something with Infamous, mainly because a lot of the superhero games, things like the Spider-Mans and Batmans, etc., usually do pretty well. So it's kind of like why not utilize this IP if it's been sitting there, it's had proven success, it has a fan base already, same with Sly Cooper, especially because a lot of big things for Sony are always individual good games, and well, obviously Xbox more on the Xbox Game Pass. So this one, a lot of folks might not be aware of who the leaker is. It should be noted that they basically have a pretty good track record, which kind of puts a lot more effort towards them saying this, as well as also kind of makes a lot of sense because obviously these are just very sought after games that were very niche audiences. I think it'd do really good. I think it'd be also very good for general audiences who have never seen Sly Cooper. Like if you're like a random kid nowadays, or you have a kid nowadays, you could probably go and trust in playing Sly Cooper as long as they're not too young. You know what I mean? So basically, there also is a little bit more reveals on the Star Wars Eclipse 2 as well, several days before the entire basically reveal came on out too. So some of the leaks have been somewhat credible, which is kind of why it kind of adds a little bit more extra merit to this in the first place too. And as well, the Fantastic Beasts trailer day was also called beforehand too as well. So basically, kind of cool to see with this. So basically, to the coming to the games themselves, it's not quite surprising that these two games are in development, and I kind of stand by that too. It's cool. Like I love this. These are games I've been wanting to go and play for a while, but it's kind of I need to kind of go and see, especially with Sony's upcoming event that a lot of people are starting to get this speculation train on. Is it going to be a huge event? A lot of people are saying yes, which might lead to more God of War. Might actually announce some of these games maybe for a future release date, because as you guys probably remember, even some of the Spider-Man games, Wolverine games, etc., were announced for way in the future, like 2 years, 3 years in the future. So maybe kind of makes sense. We have a really big event, and they kind of hype up some games maybe for even 2023, just so we know that they're coming. They can start the early marketing and kind of go from there. But basically for this one, no one's kind of that surprised that the games are in development, and they've also seen some massive moves by Xbox lately, starting with the acquisitions, as you guys probably know about a lot too as well. And on top of that too, we're also seeing the Bungie. So what's the kind of next big step besides blowing just a bunch of money? Work on the IPs we already have. So we actually have a statement over here saying, even if with there being some delays for some console exclusives, it should be a great year for PlayStation players, which I would agree to as well, even when it comes to Elden Ring, although it's not PS5 exclusive. Horizon, we've been hearing really good reviews so far for Gran Turismo. God of War later on this year for Spoken. There's going to be a lot of good potentials to make a lot of PlayStation gamers happy. So with their announcement and release of some of the PlayStation IPs, then they basically will return. A new event is definitely planned this month, and they won't be announcing all of their surprises, and a lot of folks keep on saying this event should be going on at some point throughout this month. So I hope it's going to be good. I can't wait to watch it. Can't wait to co-stream it. Definitely follow me up on Twitch. And overall, it's just nice to see a lot of these forgotten IPs are finally coming back. Like, it seems like, I don't want to say it's fully confirmed until Sony themselves tweets about it, makes a trailer for it, etc., but I love seeing this one, mainly because Sly Cooper was very, very popular when I was younger. Infamous when I was a teenager. A lot of folks had that, especially their PlayStations, especially PlayStation 3s. So you know what? I'd be kind of down with this. Kind of give me your thoughts and comments down below if you guys are hyped up for this yourselves. Now, a bit more on the sadder news in terms of games coming out. This is over for Quantum Dream. As you guys know, the people who made like a lot of the really popular, more story games is apparently actually now even struggling to go and find people to go and work on the Star Wars Eclipse, which actually looks like a really cool game. Although if this game is planning on releasing in 2027, I almost feel like I should just go and fully forget about it because that's literally like 5 years away, which is ridiculous. Like at that point, we're only going to be talking about the PlayStation 6, if not already on the PlayStation 6. A 6-7 year life cycle, I could actually maybe see it. If not, like at least like we're in like in the almost stages for that one. So basically, a lot of people are hyped up for the Star Wars Eclipse game being posted up, myself included. But the one big issue is the fact that a lot of staffing issues are basically making sure this game is probably just never going to actually go get released in the first place. So basically, with this one, why was it announced so early? A lot of people are even saying Quantum Dreams are saying it's a minimum 3 to 4 years away. They're basically trying to get maybe people in terms of funding, maybe more people in terms of trying to get hires, maybe just for overall early marketing hype, etc., etc. But it's been kind of weird because a lot of people need to go and find and get people to work there. So basically, Quantum Dream has basically suffered a lot of allegations with bad workplaces and like just all around things kind of like Blizzard, toxic work environments, everything kind of bad up the wazoo. It's just not been good. So while the game seems cool and the trailer seems cool and their usual games are usually not that bad, a lot of their Quantum Dreams are very, very good. If you don't want anyone who wants to work there, what's the actual point? You know, so the game does seem really kind of cool, but it's kind of sad to see the fact that everyone's been seeing being so mistreated and the fact that they're trying to get so many more job announcements. Like right now they have 67 jobs available, and obviously if they don't have a full workload, they can't be working at full capacity, which definitely goes and puts long delays when it comes to their games out there too as well. And a lot of these are kind of big, like a lead artist character over there, that is huge. A release manager, that's like one of the most important things. A system designer, senior like level designer, like if you guys ever played a game, the level, the actual characters, the environment. This is the most important thing of the game because that's what you're seeing 24/7. If you're looking at the character, you're looking at these people. You want to have the story, you need the story. If you want to see the environment, that's literally the entire purpose of the actual game. So it's kind of sad to go and see because it doesn't seem like it's going that good too as well, and it's a little on the rough too. So. And also, a lot of the also dates, too, even had some more vacancy listings, too, on top of that. It's just not good. The same URLs and everything. It's just not, like, just a lot of stuff. Like, it looks like almost kind of people are leaving, they're getting fired, they're moving on to, and it seems like this game may not actually ever come on out. Now, for some even more Elden Ring news, because this game's been kind of over the place, Elden Ring is actually the biggest non-FIFA, a Call of Duty launch game since Red Dead Redemption 2 in the UK digital charts, which is insane because apparently everyone's just loving this game. I myself have been playing it. I've been loving it up on Twitch. Very phenomenal game. I've always loved the Soulsborne games, and it's very nice to see such a big success. I've even seen it up on TikTok, I've seen other various social medias, and it's overall doing pretty good. So with this one, we do have confirmation now that the Elden Ring is the biggest UK video launch since Call of Duty Vanguard, which is insane to go and see. And as of right now, they are 2.5 times that of last week's new big release in comparison to Horizon Forbidden West. You can just kind of go into how good this game's going. Everyone's talking about it. Everyone's loving it, and I've been loving it myself. It's a very good game. I'm like 45 of the game, like 20 hours in. So for that one, this also, you compare it to even like, say, Call of Duty and FIFA, and it's insane. And basically, its week 1 sales are even bigger than Cyberpunk's as well, and Assassin's Creed Valhalla, which both delivered significant openings back in 2020 as well. So this is insane. So basically, apparently for this one, digital downloads were 68, I wish it was 69% of sales. Xbox and PC were the biggest digital platforms, probably a lot more on PC. Almost 85% of Elden Ring sales on Xboxes were downloaded, and on PC was 73, which is actually kind of surprising to me. And for the PS5 and PS4, it was only 50. So it looks like a lot more people still on the PlayStation do like the physical disc side. And as well, a lot of the sales were on PlayStation more for physical, a little bit more on PC, a little bit more on Xbox, and very, very low, funny enough, on the PS4 too as well. This also kind of does mean it kind of beats out the Sony game of Horizon Forbidden West, which has still been doing very well. I mean, if you're able to go beat up a lot of the big Nintendo games, at the end of the day, I'd probably put you up there pretty high. So a lot of kind of cool stuff all throughout this video. Not the craziest news, but it's kind of fun to see new IPs finally coming. Mostly seems like confirmed, as well as also really cool to see Elden Ring's kind of rise to fame doing so well. We'll have a lot more news all to go and cover probably tomorrow, so make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on as well for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway and mention around in with a tweet down below, and follow the Twitter, follow the Twitch stream, Amazon links as well down below for the PS5 Digital Console Controller, and we got that Weeble and that Coinbase, and thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys probably tomorrow morning for a lot more videos as well. I love you guys. Peace out.